It's recording and it's a beautiful day. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Amelia and today I'm going to share with you the top best things to do in Boston for the weekend. I just recently went to Boston with my boyfriend for the weekend. We drove 4 hours from New Jersey to Boston. We stayed at the Courtyard Marriott downtown. I would highly recommend staying there. It was very clean, very nice. Everybody was really friendly that worked there, and it was in a prime location. It was close to Quincy Market, close to the wharf, and only about a 20-minute walk away from the Public Garden and a 30-minute walk away from Newbury Street. If you have any suggestions of things to do in Boston, make sure that you comment them down below. I always love when people comment on my videos with great suggestions because I don't know it all. I just decided to randomly go on a Boston trip with my boyfriend and we had an amazing time, and I have really good recommendations for you. So stay to the end of this video to get all the recommendations and enjoy. I made a little itinerary for me and my boyfriend to kind of follow. This plan is specifically for a 3-day trip, so we decided to drive down on Thursday night and wake up on Friday and start our vacation then. During the day on Friday, we just walked around Fenway Marketplace, Boston Public Garden, Boston Common Frog Pond, and then we also checked out Newbury Street. After we did our exploring and everything all day, we went back to the hotel and we got ready for our nice fancy dinner at Yvonne's. Yvonne's is his favorite place to get dinner. It's a very nice vibe. It almost looks like a speakeasy. Like when you walk in, it looks like kind of like a barber shop, and then you walk further and you're in the dining room where they have a bunch of chandeliers on the top, and honestly, their food was to die for. We got the tuna tartare appetizer, and we also had the short rib, which was incredible, amazing, 10 out of 10 experience. The plate was huge, but we split this as an entree for 2 people. Before we even went to dinner, we tried to get a drink at a restaurant called Roxanne's, but then we realized that we had to eat in order to get a drink. And we were like, we'll just go somewhere else. So we went to the next place, and then they said that we have to eat in order to drink too. So then we went to the next place, and that was closed. Then we went to the next place, and we just basically ordered our drinks and asked for the check immediately. But later on, we discovered that you need to buy food in order to get a drink in Boston. It's like against the law if you don't. After dinner at Yvonne's, we actually went to a real speakeasy, which I didn't even know was a speakeasy. I just thought it was a cocktail bar. It's called Offsuit, and we were looking for it. It was a real speakeasy moment where we had the address and we were walking past this restaurant and we could not find the bar. And then the hostess outside was like, "Are you looking for Offsuit?" And we were like, "Yeah, we are." And they said, "Okay, go around the back, go through the alleyway. You're gonna see a black door. On the black door, there's a phone number. You're gonna call the phone number." So we did exactly that. And they didn't answer the phone call, but they answered the door and they let us in. They asked for our names. They were very personable there. We decided that since we needed to get some food, we would get a little dessert. Even though we were not really hungry at all, we had to get food. So we got a big chocolate chip cookie with some frothed whiskey, which looked like milk. It was so good. It was interesting dipping your cookie into the not milk, because it wasn't milk, but it was definitely an experience and I would recommend trying it out. After Offsuit, we went to Liberty Lobby Bar, which was a really cool vibe, but the prices were very, very high. Obviously, it was a hotel bar and the waitress was pretty drunk. I don't know. It wasn't the best service, but it was a nice vibe, nice atmosphere. This bar is really cool. Haven't gotten my drink yet. It's okay, but sipping on some Wooders. That was basically our first day in a nutshell. On the second day, we decided that we would do a little brunch action. So we went to this place called Ward 8. They used to have a Bloody Mary bar, which is why I was so interested in going, because I saw it on Instagram and I saw a picture of a Bloody Mary that was all decked out. It had fried chicken. I was ready for that Bloody Mary and I did not get it. They got rid of their Bloody Mary bar because of the pandemic, which is actually a great place that you should go after the pandemic, because I'm sure they'll bring back their Bloody Mary bar and you'll be extremely happy. Anticlimactic. After brunch, we walked all the way to Newbury Street. We did some shopping, we looked around, and we ended up at Joe's. 10 out of 10 experience. I loved our waiter. He gave us bread as food because technically we're eating. And I got myself a margarita. Joe got himself a Moscow Mule. Then we decided to go to the Skywalk Observatory, which looks awesome, looks like a 10 out of 10 experience, looks amazing, but we were walking all around until a security guard finally told us that it was closed due to the pandemic, which really sucked because I wanted to go so bad. It looked so cool. And we didn't get a chance to go, but after the pandemic, definitely check that out. After that whole fiasco of trying to find the Skywalk Observatory and not finding it at all, we decided to get lobster rolls at the best place that you can get lobster rolls in Boston, which is James Hook & Co. This place was awesome. Don't get me wrong, it was very expensive, but you definitely get what you pay for because these lobster rolls were huge. We got the large on like a regular roll. They have the live lobsters like sitting right there in tubs next to you, and then they have a nice outdoor seating area, and when your food's ready, you get a call. You can even order a little beer or wine. They have lots of food to go if you are living in the area of Boston and you want to get like frozen lobster to go or like crab salad or anything like that. They definitely offer a lot. After we got our lobster rolls, we rested up a little bit, and then we decided to hit the town and go out. We hit up the oldest bar in America, which is called the Old Bell. No, just kidding. It's called Bell in Hand. Since we knew that we needed to order food at every bar and we planned on going to multiple bars, we got a beer each and we split a clam chowder because we know that Boston is known for their seafood, and that clam chowder was out of this world. I got the Bell in Hand beer, which is made by Sam Adams. I really wanted to go to the Sam Adams tasting room or Harpoon Brewery because I am a beer girl. As you guys know, I used to be a beer rep. I would highly recommend going to one of those too. If you have time, definitely make reservations just because a lot of these places do not allow you in if you don't have a reservation. After Bell in Hand Tavern, we decided to go to a bar that was right next door. This was called the Green Dragon, and we both got a beer and we split an entree. We split the cod and it was surprisingly really good. It came with mashed potatoes, cod, and vegetables. Then we decided to hit the hay, wake up early, and although it was raining, we decided to hit up Fenway Park just to see what that was all about, just to see the vibe, get the experience. Oh, but before that, we went to go to Stephanie's. I am not exaggerating when I say that was the best brunch that I ever had. It wasn't the best environment for brunch. Like, it looked almost like a diner inside, like an upscale diner. The food was out of this world. It was the best food that I ever had for a brunch, and I decided to like step outside my comfort zone and order something different. I normally just get like an eggs benedict or an omelet or something basic, but this time I ordered like the Mexican sandwich. I have to look up what that is exactly called so that I can pop it up right here. It was so good and I would definitely be back there. I had the mimosa because I had a Bloody Mary the day before, and Joe had a Bloody Mary and he said it was just as good as he remembered. They do have a $26 Bloody Mary on that menu, which has a cheeseburger on the top, I think, but Joe just got the $13 Bloody Mary with basically no toppings. There was just like a celery stick in there, not even an olive. After Stephanie's, we decided to go hit up Fenway Park, take some pictures, walk around, and we discovered the Bleacher Bar, which was really, really cool. It has a nice history to it. This bar is underneath the bleachers and you can actually see into Fenway Park from the bar. So we got ourselves a beer there, even though we didn't really like need a beer or anything. We just decided to get one because it would be cool to spend time in the Bleacher Bar, and it was cool. Right after the Bleacher Bar, we went to the Museum of Science. I wanted to go to the aquarium this day, but I looked on the website the night before, which was really dumb of me because obviously during COVID, they're only allowing a certain percentage of people inside the aquarium at a time, and I was not one of those people, because I did not sign up ahead of time, even though it was in my plan, in my head, you know, like I had it in the plan to do that and I didn't do it, and sad, but it's okay. We ended up going to the Museum of Science instead, which was fine. I would recommend going to the aquarium instead, or checking out one of those Boston Tea Party tours. I would definitely do that next time. It was just that we didn't want to do that because it was raining and we wanted to be inside. So the Boston Tea Party tour, apparently they take you around and then they take you on a boat and you like pretend to throw tea off the boat. And it's really fun and it's a cool experience. But unfortunately I did not experience that because it was raining, and I did not experience the aquarium because I didn't sign up in time. Then we ended up getting cannolis to go on our way home because we were leaving. So we got our cannolis at Bova's Bakery, which I found through Food Insider's YouTube channel. Basically, they're saying that Bova's Bakery has the best cannolis in Boston and everybody else is like hyped up for no reason.
It's not as busy as the place up the road, which is a lot more famous and not as good. That's all I'm gonna say.
But if you wanna go with the classic cannoli shop that everybody raves about, definitely check out Mike's. They are offering a cannoli stout, which sounds amazing. I know I'm talking about alcohol a lot in this video. We're on vacation and we're having fun. We're having a good time. I'm just recommending some fun things to do, you know what I mean? So if you did want to check that out, definitely go to Mike's Bakery. But we went to Bova's and it was amazing. We got the regular and the pistachio. I wouldn't recommend the pistachio. It wasn't the best. Even though they said it was the best, it wasn't the best. The regular was the best. Regular with chocolate chips. And that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you got something out of this video. If any of these recommendations served you well, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have anything to add, and I hope that you guys have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos. I'm trying to post a lot, but you know, life gets in the way. It gets hard to post all the time, but you're gonna get a video when you get a video, when you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Am I gonna hold this camera the whole time? It kind of hurts my arm. It's getting dark. We ended up trying to go to Sam Adams' tasting room after it was closed, and we couldn't get in because it was closed. You know what I mean?